Hey there developers, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a sleek and efficient data input grid in your React application using the powerful Fresler-Table library. Stop wasting time creating data grids from scratch or adding multiple forms to your app. With Fresler-Table, you can have a functional and beautiful data input grid up and running in just minutes. So let's dive in. First things first, if you don't already have a React app to work with, you can follow the tutorial in the description below to create a basic Hello World app. Once you have your app ready, you can start by installing the Fresler-Table library. So today I'm using StackBlitz to make things a little bit easier on myself, but I'm going to exit out of my React app here, and then I'm going to install Fresler-Table, which is at Fresler/Fresler-Table --save. And so that should save it to my package.json file. The next step is to remove the strict mode component from your React application. So this might be instantiated in your main.tsx file or your index.js or index.tsx file. Essentially, strict mode inhibits Fresler-Table's functionality of drag and drop for columns and rows. So we want to go ahead and remove that. The Fresler-Table team is working on that issue, but today, to make things a bit simpler, we're just going to remove the strict mode component. Next, we need to navigate to our app.tsx or app.js file. I'm going to go ahead and remove all of this boilerplate code. And I need to define my columns for my table, for my data grid. So today I'm going to have three very simple columns. We're going to allow the user to add contacts to the data grid. So they need to provide the name, the job title, and the email of the contact. So the display name is the title of the column as it appears in the table. The field is the data field inside of the JSON object where that particular property is going to be stored. The type for all three columns today is string. So the name, the job title, and the email, all three of those are going to be strings. And we want each column to be editable because it's going to be a data input grid. If we wanted to just display data, then maybe we would set this variable to false. Next, I'm going to define my data state variable. So this is where the data actually backing my grid is going to be stored. To begin, the data is going to be empty, but the user is going to add data to the data input grid, and that will be stored using the set method for this particular state variable. And we're going to use the useState hook. Okay, so believe it or not, we are just about ready to go ahead and add the Fresler-Table component. I'm going to import the Fresler-Table library, import the component from the Fresler-Table library, and then I'm going to go ahead and instantiate it with three simple properties. So we will set init data equal to our data state variable, and then update data is going to be set to our set data method, and init calls will be set to the columns which we've added. And I will go ahead and close out that component. And we should be set here. Oh, I forgot to restart the application. So I'm going to go ahead and restart my application, and we should see the Fresler-Table appear. All right, congratulations. You've successfully created a sleek and intuitive data input grid using the Fresler-Table library. Now test the interface by adding some data. Simply type into the add a new item row and press enter. You can navigate between cells using the tab key, making data entry quick and efficient. So I'll just give you a small demo here. We're going to add a few contacts, and then when I'm ready to add additional properties to those contacts, I can just navigate between those cells using tab. If your example didn't work as expected, or if you want to explore a more complex implementation, check out the code Sandbox in the description below. For any issues or questions, feel free to create an issue on the Fresler-Table GitHub repository. Thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to get notified of our latest videos. Happy coding and see you next time.